What the heck? Whoa, who are you?
I am paranormal.
Where am I?
Pyramidikal Mountain.
Who do you work for?
I work for the station operator.
Who abducted me?
Number one can answer these questions.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to whoever is in charge.
Connect over to number one.
Hello?
So, patching you on through. Takes a few minutes to transfer. So, number one, huh? Yeah. Not too many people talk to number one. He's kind of, or he or she, I mean, we don't know anything about him or her, I mean, or both, for all I know, I mean.
Hey, did you abduct me?
Did I abduct you? I'm in the Black Knight satellite orbiting Earth right now, and, I was abducted a long time ago, so welcome to the club. So I'm going to transfer you to number one, and, speaking of number one, I need to go to the restroom real quick. Can you hold on for a second? Thank you very much. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm back. So, what'd I miss?
I could hear you the whole time you were using the restroom, right?
The facilities here are very efficient, let's just put it that way.
Hey, transfer guy, what does this hat do?
Oh, the last 67 was found dead in that hat.
What? Hey, speaking of that guy, did he have any other clothes up here?
I think the previous guy had a briefcase up there.
Briefcase, huh? Is this it? Okay. What the heck is this? Looks exactly like what I'm wearing. It's even worse. It's salmon. Oh my gosh.
So you're on Mars, huh? Wow, that's,
Last I checked, I was on planet Earth.
Oh, you're not on Mars? Okay, well, it says here that you're on Mars, the planet Mars. I mean, it could be a mistake, we do have, technical, glitches sometimes. So, speaking of glitches, so the other day I saw a unidentified UFO. I mean, we're talking a UFO, you know what I mean? I'm talking like a woofo. Saw a woofo out my window, and so have you ever seen any UFOs, huh?
I guess in the 90s I saw a couple UFOs. I mean, just unidentified objects in the sky.
Okay, that's an interesting story, We can talk about that for a few more, a few more hours if you want. I mean, I guess kind of lonesome up here on the Black Knight satellite.
No thanks. I really need to just be connected to this number one guy and find out why I was abducted. Thank you very much.
Transfer on over? Okay. I think it's getting close to transferring, and, just be, feel free to call, transfer on back, and you have a great one. The transferring you on through now. Over and out.
This is how it goes down, little scumbags. CEO number one of the Illuminati here. So have you ever heard that guy that transfers us? He goes, a lot. He goes, that's not me. I don't do that. I talk a little bit faster than that guy. I don't know what number he is, number 9,000 or something. He's expendable. We can destroy him at any time. So anywho, no, I think he's got to be in the 7,000, 6,000. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what can I say? Anyone past 1,000 is expendable. Congratulations! You have been awarded the honorary rank, the honorary number of 67. From this point forward, you are number 67. That's one past 66, Paul Giamatti.
Well, Paul Giamatti is number 66, huh?
The famous actor Paul Giamatti is number 66. That's correct.
So why did you abduct me?
Okay, that's a logical question. You are a prestigious collector of paranormal information. The pyramidal position opened up, and you have been granted the high honor of replacing the previous number 67. You are stationed on Mars, within Pyramidikal Mountain, in the Cydonia region.
I'm on Mars? Yeah, I seriously doubt that.
That's correct. You're on Mars. Take a look out the window.
What windows? This is just a TV monitor.
Okay, your station doesn't have any windows, but the camera outside can show you what's out there.
Wait a second. Are you saying I'm inside of the D&M Pyramid right now? I find that a little bit hard to believe.
Yeah, the D&M Pyramid is another name for your station. Your mission is to learn the secrets of the universe, the mysteries of anything paranormal and supernatural and whatnot. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Take it or leave it or take it. Actually, you have no choice. This is your mission. You gotta do what you gotta do. You are forbidden from wasting your time on the subjects of sports and politics. When it comes to sports, we can rig any sports. Who cares what team won? Who cares what team will win? Boring, doesn't matter. Politics, congratulations, so-and-so ran for this and that here and there. They have no power. Who cares? Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada bing. Their power is an illusion. My power is a fact. And the fact is, some people go insane when they know the secrets of all things. Clearly, I know the secrets of all things, and clearly I am not insane. But there is a chance you may go insane when you know as much as I do. The Illuminati feel you have proven yourself a stable individual and will monitor your progress. As you can see, we are watching you at all times. You can ask me any questions. I'm an open book. Just what do you want to know?
Any questions? I don't know. Speaking of Paul Giamatti, I heard he was in the Skull and Bones. Do you know anything about that?
That's a good question. Skull and Bones. You know what? Let's ask Paul Giamatti himself. Paul Giamatti is the expert on the Skull and Bones. He knows everything there is to know about the Skull and Bones. So let's call him up right now.
Paul Giamatti, he must be an Italian, couldn't make it because he had other things to do. Maybe he was eating a pizza, maybe he was having spaghetti. Pyramar, that's my name. You can call me the Big Almighty Dollar.
Okay.
What questions do you want to ask me?
DLH, Pyramar. What do you know about the Skull and Bones?
Yeah, the Skull and Bones are the Masons. All your presidents.
Masons aren't the Skull and Bones, but tell us what you know about the Masons, yeah.
A lot of rich people belong to the Masons. The Masons do good things. They have the Shriner hospitals for people that can't afford to go to the hospital. My great-great-grandfather, Henry Liebe Hart, was a Mason. Started the first Mason Lodge in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was a 30-degree Mason. And my dad's side of the family's from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And don't forget to tell people that you have family that's from northern Pennsylvania. Not Pennsylvania Dutch, but Germans.
Good to know.
Bro.
Well, I see you're busy, so,
Hi, doggy. Hello, doggy. Doggy, do you like money? Woo! Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, goodbye, and,
Hey, thanks, DLH. Well, dang it, David Liebe Hart does have amazing insight, but Paul Giamatti's the expert. We need to get to the bottom of this, find out where Paul Giamatti is hiding. In the meantime, let me just tell you what I know about the Skull and Bones. What can I say? I can't give away too many secrets about the Skull and Bones. Paul Giamatti is the keeper of the secrets of the Skull and Bones. So if you want to know the details, you're going to have to ask Paul Giamatti. Do I know the secrets of the Skull and Bones? Of course I do. I'm a full-fledged member of the Skull and Bones, and we took an honorary oath, and we sealed it in purple drank that we promised we would not reveal the secret room 322 where the goddess statue is there, and we pray to the goddess and she appears and she asks us to dig up the bones of the famous dead people, and only the weak ones dig up the bones of the famous dead people, and the strong ones that say, no thanks, I ain't gonna do that. The strong ones, she says, you are the strong ones. Only the weak, stupid, idiot ones dig up the bones of famous people. It's a prank that I pull on the stupid, weak ones, and that place is littered with famous dead people's bones. I mean, you can't walk without tripping over the famous bones of Humphrey Bogart, the famous dead bones of Marilyn Monroe. You can't walk 2 feet without tripping over the leg bone or arm bone of a former president of the United States. That place is littered with weak, stupid idiots, and it's part of the prank that the goddess spirit plays on the Skull and Bones Society. Of course, that's the crude name that non-Skull and Bones Order of the Brotherhood of the Death members, or the Order is what we like to call it. And when you join the Skull and Bones, when you join, you see what I'm saying? When you join, we give you a package. It's a welcome package. We give you a little coffin toy with a little toy skeleton in there, and we give you some money. We give you about $50,000, and we give you full access to our retreat island. And what else we give you? Trying to think. Some stock tips. We give you some insider trading stock tips. What else? Free senator seat. Paul Giamatti said no to that. He said, you know what? I'm not gonna John Kerry this. I want to go to Hollywood and become a big-time actor. See, we have acting lessons in the Skull and Bones Society. We act out the play. Okay, this is kind of a secret. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but we act out a play. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Dig up some bones of some famous dead people. Yada, yada, yada. You know, maybe I should keep these secrets for Paul Giamatti to tell. He's the keeper of the secrets of the Skull and Bones. I mean, you think George W. Bush and George Bush Sr. know the secrets? They don't know hoot squat compared to Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti is the guy to go through, the guy to talk to. And this is how it goes down, little scumbags. That's the truth on the matter of the situation. Take it or leave it or take it. Do what you gotta do. This is how it goes down, little scumbags. CEO of the Illuminati, numero uno, out.
That was a lot of information, a lot to absorb. What's that? Yeah, a lot of information.
Hey, number 67, just overheard that you were, researching the Skull and Bones, huh? See, your clone also did some research on the Skull and Bones, and,
I have a clone.
Yeah, that's right, you have a clone. His name is Clone of 67, and he also did a report on the Skull and Bones, and it's,
Sounds good, son.
let me, play that file for you. And here it is. Clone of 67's file report on the Skull and Bones.
Clone of number 67 here, and Planet Earth has some comments on the Skull and Bones. Framer 66 says, Thy wars will end when Geronimo's bones are put to rest from Skull and Bones, Clan Harvard. Jackapalooza asks, does Skull and Bones have Geronimo's head? Get back to me on that, please. Truther Botred repeats something that's not even his original tweet, and he parrots away, it's common knowledge that members of Skull and Bones dug up the corpse of the famous Indian chief Geronimo and removed the flesh from his skull. And this last tweet is so good, I have to up the ante on the spray paint. Not recommended. Do not try this at home, kids. If anyone, tweets, just heard someone scream Geronimo outside Skull and Bones. I'm down with some Bones men, but I get it. Hashtag native pride. You know, I'm part Native American. I'm part Choctaw Indian. My great something grandmother is full-blooded Choctaw Indian that was adopted by a Cherokee tribe. And so, when it comes to Geronimo's bones, I say we should honor and respect Geronimo's grandchildren. And I think Yale's fraternity, off campus, the tomb, the Skull and Bones, secret society, should open that glass case and give the two femur bones, and especially the skull of Geronimo, back to the grandchildren of Geronimo so they can properly bury him. You know, the grandchildren of Geronimo, the great something grandson of Geronimo, said that it upsets the spirits when you dig up their bones. And Geronimo, he's upset. His spirit wants to be buried properly, not to be a display piece in a secret fraternity. I fully support Geronimo's great-grandson. He said he's willing to do a DNA test. He said he is the great or great-grandson of Geronimo. I think we should protest Skull and Bones until those bones are properly buried. Whether you believe in spirits or not, the Native Americans do, and you're disrespecting their belief when you disrespect their ancestors' bones, and especially ancestor as famous as Geronimo, who jumped off a cliff similar to this one, and his followers jumped off with him, and they screamed the famous Geronimo! So if you're outside the tomb of Skull and Bones, scream Geronimo! And you know, if I lived anywhere near Yale, I would picket the place. My picket sign would say, "Free Geronimo's Skull and Bones." Properly bury Geronimo's Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones, let Geronimo rest in peace. And this is the word from the population Earth concerning the Skull and Bones and Geronimo. This is the clone of number 67, and I thank you for giving me the time to share this information with you. Be seeing you.
So what'd you think of that report, Tom?
Oh yeah, you did a pretty good job.
Clone of 67 did a pretty good job, huh? Yeah. So, anyway, I think it's against the rules for me to tell you about Clone of 67. I think he was maybe classified for a higher rank than you, but cat's out of the bag now, you know what I mean? What are they going to do to me? I mean, who cares, right? I mean, you got a clone, big deal. Everyone has a clone. I have a clone to replace me. You have a clone to replace you. Everyone of an important stature, like you and me, or more like you, has a clone, or two or three, most likely, That's the only one I know of, though, Clone of 67. So, what are they going to do? They're not going to do anything.
Thanks for telling me. Yeah, don't worry about it. They're not gonna do jack squat.
Oh, wait a second. I'll get another transmission. Oh, hey, number one. Hey, how's it going, your graciousness? I may have mentioned it, wait a second, I can erase his memory or something. Don't we have, like, Men in Black technology?
Yikes. Hope that doesn't happen to me. Any laser beams around here?
Laser disintegration brought to you by Z6. Z6, the only cigarette you can smoke in your mind without your boss knowing you're smoking. Z6, 100% holographic and telepathic. Z6, don't be a dinosaur, be part of the future. Z6, the only cigarettes you can smoke in your mind. Z6.
After doing some research on the subject, I believe Paul Giamatti wants people to believe he is in the Skull and Bones, which is why he at first denied it and then sort of accepted it, as he enjoyed the fact that it gave him a bit of mystery about himself and it made him more intriguing, perhaps as an actor. But I don't think Paul Giamatti was ever a member of Skull and Bones. There's no evidence to prove he was, other than his Wikipedia page and news articles that have talked about it. So it's very possible someone simply added that to his Wikipedia page. News sites reported it as a fact. He dismissed it, and then he accepted it, and then he dismissed it again. So there's a good chance it's just a rumor that he likes, as opposed to a bad rumor. It's a pretty positive rumor. Being a member of Skull and Bones is a very prestigious thing to have on your resume. A lot of presidents, presidential candidates, a lot of top politicians were members of the Skull and Bones, which causes people to think that it is a evil cabal that creates presidents. The most interesting thing about the Skull and Bones, other than them holding Geronimo's skull ransom, which is, I think they should definitely let that go, is the fact that the creator, the founder of the Skull and Bones, supposedly got the information of how to create a society from an occult society at a college or university in Germany. But that occult university organization, fraternity, has never been identified, has never been named, no one's been able to pin it down. So we don't even know if that story is true, if that German occult secret society ever existed. Even if it did exist, it's probably been disbanded many years ago. The Skull and Bones is almost 200 years old. It's a very old institution. And so they have secrets that are almost 200 years old, or older, if the origin story is true. When it comes to the occult, not everything is what you think it is. Until next time, this has been number 67 with Pyramidikal. I decorated my desk a little bit, had access to a few places and a few things, being a member of the Illuminati. As I became entrenched into the never-before-seen urban mythologies of the inner circles of the Illuminati, I realized I would probably die soon and be replaced by the clone I didn't know existed yesterday. A gesture that they use in the Illuminati is this. Be seeing you.